always been a shoe collector, big fan of shoes, and then I met Brendan, and then a new addiction started. So these are all my shoes right here. Don't be fooled, there's actually 2 rows per shelf, one behind the other. Okay, so few pairs that I like. Well, I started my collection based on the fact that I guess like there's not a lot of female sneakerheads that like really girly shoes. And not that I'm super girly, but I do have like a more feminine look generally. So I picked a lot of sky highs. Those have to be some of my favorite shoes. And as a woman who go to work in heels, and I definitely don't go to work in sneakers. I do still like to be in like a heel or a pump on the weekend. So I filled out my collection like that. I don't have too much, but I do like things to be really special as well. Picked these up in New York at the Nike outlet, at the Premium Outlets, and it's a Liberty pattern. It's the same like camo color pattern that everybody knew, but it's the pink version. And I thought it was really special because, you know, I haven't seen these anywhere. And I'm also a big fan of the veggie tan leather. So, because I like how it ages, you know, like it ages like with personality. So when the back tech came out, I was all over that because it's a full veggie tan leather shoe. And yeah, so these I actually bought from a reseller, which, like Brendan, not a big fan of that. Because for women's shoes, that can get really expensive, you know. So up until I found this reseller on eBay, these shoes I think were going for about $400 or $500. So I managed to get them for almost retail, so I was pretty happy with that. These are pretty special, liquid metal pack. Got my hand on these by fluke, actually on Boxing Day at Exclusivity. They had the buy one get one 50% off, and I was standing there talking, and I was like, hey, yeah, don't you have a liquid metal pack? And they're like, yeah, but you know, it's we have to order it here. I'm like, well, would it still count for the special? And they did it. So I got these guys, and I got the Liberty pattern from the Winter 13 collection. That's it. Cool hands. Yeah, so I have in my girlier side, I found the Lunar Cool Hands actually at TJ Maxx in the States. I was pretty happy about that because I didn't pay a lot of money for them. And more recently, for work, I managed to secretly wear Nike to work. These are cool hand as well with Nike Air technology.
So these are Lunar Safari, and these are just Air Safari. These about a year and a half ago or so. Super comfortable shoes, something that you don't really see every day. A lot of people, I guess, aren't really down with the flash, right? But you know, I'm not shy to wear something with a little bit of color on my feet. Pretty comfortable, and like I said, you don't really see that many people wearing them. Some other shoes that are pretty flashy. I mean, these 180s, they're not the retro, but super comfortable. Nice colorway, pink and blue. It's American flag kind of. These two I bought in the States. These are the Roche Run, the Shattered Glass Pack. Apparently they were difficult to find in the States. Still get them here, I believe, but super comfortable. And again, you don't see too many people wearing them. These some Hyperfuse Lannies, kind of flashy army green with the line, which is one of my favorite colors. I got the orange and gray ones as well. Again, flashy colors, but you don't see too many people wearing them. older Air Maxes. These are quite a few years old, pretty beat up, but pretty hard to find. So it's been about 2 years, 3 years that I started really getting into it, buying shoes, keeping them clean enough to last more than a year or two, and realizing that I shouldn't be wearing them in the winter and killing with the salt and the snow that we have here. So some of my first shoes that I bought were Air Maxes. So this is probably one of my oldest pairs. Well, maybe not my oldest pair, but one of my most favorite pairs. And I had a bit of a incident while I was trying to clean them before Jason Marks. So word to the piece of advice: OxyClean doesn't clean shoes well, especially when they're purple. One of my other older pairs, Air Max as well. These guys bought 4 or 5 years ago, and holding on because I just can't let them go. I don't wear them because they're too beat up, but still hold on to them. Shoes I wear almost every day, black and white Roshis. It's classic colorway, super comfortable. You know, I think that's on my second pair as well. Some Air Max 90s, white, classic color. You know, a lot of people aren't a fan of white shoes, but white is classic, black is classic. I'm not into buying the hype shoes. You know, I'll buy what I like. I'll buy if I see a colorway. You know, it's something that I'll get, but I'm not really into the super hype shoes. I mean, I have a pair of Jordans. There's a few other ones that I'd definitely pick up if I came across them. I'm not a huge fan of the whole reselling deal. I find it's not really killing the market, but it's hard for, you know, like a guy like me that just likes the shoe, wants to buy them, wants to wear them. I'm not going to wait in line for, hours on end, camp outside to get a pair of shoes that somebody's going to buy and resell them for 30-50% markup, whatever the case is. I find that's really tough for people that just want to buy shoes. People that don't have like maybe a bit of an addiction, a bit of a passion, but I'm not the kind of guy to buy shoes and then resell them, because I feel like it's everybody should have their fair chance to get something at retail. I know it's not really the store's fault, but it's the people that camp out and buy 2 or 3 pairs, buy as many as they can. Go on Nike.com, within 20 minutes everything's sold out. It's impossible to get. It's hard for people that just want to buy the sneakers for the sneakers. Like, I'm not into the reselling. I never would resell a pair. If I buy them, I buy them to keep them. I buy them to wear them. I don't keep my boxes because I know I'm going to wear them. So that's one thing that I find I have a hard time with these days is, if something's released and I'm really into it, it's almost impossible to pick up unless I'm willing to spend the night outside a store and wait, or unless someone, or unless if you want to spend a few extra bucks afterwards, which is not really my thing. So my favorite style of shoe is for sure Air Maxes. I got quite a few pairs, comfortable, and so many different colorways, different models. So that's what really got me started in buying more than a couple of pairs to kick around all day. As you can see, I got quite a few pairs. Some of my favorites for my Air Maxes would have to be probably the black and red suede with the 3M reflective on it. These came out last year. Barely wear them, but something I'm going to hold on to, and kind of hard to find now. These guys too. The Hyperfuse, super comfortable, easy to clean. I have a lot of Roshis as well, which I just got introduced to last year. Super comfortable shoes. And it's like wearing slippers, Quite a few pairs of Vans I can wear to work. My boss is cool with business casual, so Vans are work appropriate. A couple of pairs that I've had for years are these old New Balance. These are Gore-Tex, waterproof. I didn't really keep them that clean, but something I'm gonna hold on to for sure. And these are as well. These are New Balance Spy vs Spy. These I've had 3-4 years. Kind of hard to find. I've never seen anybody else with them, but again, it's something I don't really wear, but I'm gonna hold on to because it's I guess pretty rare to have. A nice pair of Jordans for my birthday for my girl this year. Sorry. My favorite shoes that I have right now, probably these Air Maxes, white and red. Big fan of the Air Max 1s. Big fan of the Air Max 90s. Flyknits as well. This is a pair that I've been looking for. For a long time. I got these last year in New York. Something that wasn't really available in Canada at the time. Now they're kind of popping up here and there. A pair of Air Pythons that I got courtesy of Samantha back. I've been looking for those for a while. Hard to find. Just jumped on it as soon as I could find. I got some dress shoes up there, some Kohan, some. These two, probably one of my favorite recent. It's a gift for my girlfriend as well. Polka dots, not for everyone, but you know, I like something with a little bit of flash. So I got a couple of Nike SBs. These are mint green, very popular color, I guess. Don't really see these around. That's about it. I got some old Nike SB Blazers. These are about five years old. So kept them in pretty good condition. Something I didn't really wear that often, but now that I'm more into sneakers, I realize it's something to hold on to. Got a pair of old pumps that I think just re-released. These are one of my favorite shoes. They're pretty beat up, but still super comfortable. I'm not a huge Reebok fan, but to see that the pump came back is pretty cool. That's about it.